Hi. So today is Tuesday and it's our last day in the communities, and we ended up not, our team that was going to the disability center ended up not going, or at least staying at the disability center. We did go, but it's raining pretty hard today, and there's not much left to do because they've kind of shut down for Christmas, and so we just got to see Dinah, who's the manager of the disability center. The founder, there you go, the founder of the disability center, and so we said goodbye to her and we got to pray for her, and then we just came back to Hein and Helene's house and have been kind of just hanging out so far. We leave South Africa in, I believe, 5 days, and I get to see my family in 9 days. Exciting. Maybe it's 10. No, I think it's 9. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But, yeah, so that's what's happening today. The last week we said goodbye to the people at the school, because their last day was, that one day, December 4th, was the last day of school, so we said goodbye to them and such. And then the disability center, they had a graduation ceremony where all the kids were wearing like little caps and gowns, and it was so cute. So cute. And so I got to see that, and that was really cool. And then for the rest of the week, because it ended on Wednesday, and the school did, and I was with the school team, and so we went to this lady named Mama Assie. We went to her facility. She runs a daycare and an orphanage, and a few other things. She's such an amazing, like, inspirational woman. Like, just hearing her talk, and like, she's like a well of knowledge. She knows everything about everything, almost. So we got to work with her, and we worked actually at her house with the gardens, because the gardens support the creche and the foster home, not more of an orphanage than foster home, that they have there, by giving food, but also by Also by selling the food to others, so they keep the vegetables they have for the creche and the orphanage, but also sell the vegetables for an income. So we got to work there, and that was just a really fun time. It was great. We got to plant fruit trees, we got to spread manure, we got to till the soil. We got to make moroho, which is pumpkin leaves in like a sauce thing, and so that was fun to make, and to make that with Rosemary and one of the ladies that was helping out there. And Rosemary, actually, I had met her before at the community center, where we would go Monday mornings with all the grannies that go and get together there. I talked to her the first day, the first Monday, that we went there. So that was really cool to make that connection again and just learn something new from her. And then on Friday, Nelson Mandela died, so we didn't go into a leave-in, and instead we went to Fontaine, which was amazing. First we went to a school, and like, just the story behind the school, of how it started and everything, and like how they have such plans. They started with just like a preschool, and now they have plans to build a high school, and just, yeah, all the things that are happening at that school, and getting to hear the stories and stuff. It was really amazing to see. And then we went to I believe it's called the House of the Hope of Jesus Christ. I'm not 100% sure, but basically what it does is it helps women get out of prostitution, and is like a home for them to come to, and they have oranges. That was a fun word to say. Oranges that they harvest and such, and that's one of the ways they get their income. And so they have like massive fields of oranges behind the house and such. And so we went there and learned about the organization, and then we actually got to go with Vincent. Vincent? I'm not 100% sure of that name, but he's basically the founder. He and his wife founded this, and like the story behind how they got started and that is also really cool. Yeah, but anyways, sorry. So we got to go with them to a brothel and just talk with the ladies and pray for them and stuff, and that was just really good. Yeah, it was just really cool to just talk with them, and like some of them were just so sassy and like so full of life, but also so trapped. So yeah, it was good, but it was also hard because we went there and we went to help reach out, and one lady, she actually ended up coming back with us to the leaving the brothel, and she'd been there for a week, and she just approached one of the teammates and she's like, "Can you help me? Can you get me out?" And so yeah, Vincent was able to talk with her and say, like, "Is this really what you want to do? Is this your decision?" And then, yeah, so she left, and she had a little boy who was staying somewhere else who is, I think, 1 year old and like 6 months or something like that. And yeah, so it was just really amazing that she left that life, even though like she has no way to make money now. It's still like, it was really cool to see, and just how happy she was that she had a way out. And then also her roommate was in the room when they were talking about like her leaving, and then her roommate's like, "Oh, leave, don't stay." And so it was really encouraging to see that like the roommate wasn't like, "No, stay in the business." She was like, "Leave, get out while you can," type thing. And so that was just really cool to experience. And yeah, just other events that happened there that just made me realize that God doesn't need us to do His work. He can do it all on His own, but we are so privileged to be able to be used by God to see Him work, and how He rescues each one of us out of our place of darkness and brings us to a home of safety in Him. And yeah, so that was a really, really good day. And yeah, the weekend was the weekend. We got to go to the kids' games on Sunday, and at the school, and it's like for the community. And so we played with the kids' games, and I got to just hang out with some of because the siblings will usually bring their younger siblings, and so like the children, these like 8-year-olds will be bringing their like 1-year-old and younger, 2-year-old and younger sibling with them. And so I ended up sitting with one girl, and by the end I had like 3 other like little toddlers sitting with me, because I was turned into the babysitter, I guess, which was cool. And we got to do, yeah, sorry. And we got to do 3-legged race, and there was like tug of war, and it was just a really good day. And then we went to some team members went with their host families' places, and then we went, those who didn't go with their host families went to Monte Cassino, and we went to Bird Paradise or Sanctuary or something, sort of like a zoo for birds-ish. And it was just really cool. We got to feed the birds, and I had like birds eating out of the palm of my hand, and yeah, so that was a really cool experience. And we got to just hang out and watch a movie and stuff. And then Sunday was all meetings and debriefs and such, which was good. Just a lot of good conversations happened. Then Monday we were at the Disability Center. Yeah, and we just helped clean up because they're shutting down for the year. And then we kind of just hung out for the rest of the day. It was very, very relaxed, and that brings us to today. So, sorry if you're watching this and have just spent 10 minutes of your life listening to me talk, but that's been my life for the past week, so yay updates!